What's up, guys? This is vlog number 3. Don't judge me, I just like chicken. But my wife never had a Chick-fil-A breakfast, so we're trying it out today. Gotta add that hot sauce for sure. But today we're gonna finally finish that bread, and we're gonna cook some lunch and some other stuff. I just gotta pick up some frames. And there we go. Dogs are happy that we're back. But this is probably one of the best parts of owning dogs, is because they're always happy to see you, especially when you come home. Kota's wary though. She wants us to chase her. Oh, there we go, finally. Of course she greets mom first. And I will get some love too. Okay, so now we're gonna set the oven to 550 and you're gonna let it preheat. Now we're gonna make some garlic oil just to dip the bread in. So it's just garlic, salt, pepper, some red pepper flake. What else did I put in there? That's mostly it. I add a tiny bit of chili crisp in it just to add to the flavor. But basically you just mince the garlic, throw it in a pan with some olive oil already in there. Oh, we added some sesame seeds too. And then you're just gonna let it sizzle. You're just letting it infuse at a really low heat, but it's high enough that the garlic will brown a little bit. So this is what the dough looks like after its overnight fermentation. And this is my very poor attempt to score the top. I'm just really hesitant because I don't want to ruin the structure of the dough. And I don't know why, but the scoring for me never works out well. But with my method, you don't really need to score it. I just wanted to see what would happen. Because I didn't score it last time and it came out pretty well. And then throw the lid on, and the oven's already preheated, so we're throwing it in. And this first one is after 20 minutes with the lid on. I took it off, and now this is after 20 minutes with the lid off, and it's done. I'm just gonna take it out, and the dogs are like, took long enough. But Kota loves bread. She's waiting for me to slice it up. Let's see if we can get her in focus. Almost. But Iroh keeps getting in the way. There it is. The completed loaf, finally. So this is my sourdough, the way I do it. But there's many different ways. And it has all those giant air bubbles, but a lot of people like to pop them, but I don't mind. I don't know why this shot's all weird and wavy. But it happened, but it's okay. So we're just doing a cross section, so you can see the crumb. It's definitely more uniform than most sourdough, except for the giant bubbles on top. But honestly, for me, it's still very light. It's not too dense of a crumb, and it's super moist, because the 65% hydration. But yeah, for me, honestly, this is kind of the ideal result, and it doesn't take, and it's more foolproof. There's less steps to mess up. Oh man! And then disaster struck, and the Bodum Chemex thing that I used to brew coffee with, I accidentally knocked it off the counter. It's shattered. But in the next video, I'll show you what I did to replace it. Now we're gonna make some pickled daikon radish. So we're gonna do a lacto fermentation. Right now I'm just peeling the outer part for the majority of it. I'm peeling it, but then I left some of it intact just to give it some of that add to the wild bacteria. But yeah, just cubing it up, and then we're gonna throw it in this container that I already sanitized. And then we're gonna fill it with water, and then now we're dumping the water and the radish just to measure the weight, and we're gonna do 2% salt, 2% of the weight in salt, and then we're gonna pack it away and let it ferment at room temperature. And now we're gonna make lunch. There's some stir-fried rice cakes. First, we're gonna let it soak in water, and then we're gonna fry up these onions, celery, and the leftover daikon that I had that didn't fit in the container. But first, stir fry that. And there's already garlic infused in the oil, so we don't need to add any more garlic. This is some pork that's frozen, so it's still stuck in the bowl, but we get it out eventually. So saute all of that together, and then we're gonna add some chili crisp, because chili crisp is bomb. And then we're gonna mix it all together, but this is just one layer of the flavors that we're gonna add. Try to mix it up before you add it in though. Yep, so added the chili crisp. Now we're adding the rice cakes. And now we're gonna add some sesame oil, just regular sesame oil, whatever you can get. It's good fat and adds a lot of flavor. And now we're gonna add some soy sauce. This is some soy sauce I got from 99 Ranch, but it was the only one it was one of the few ones that didn't have like any other ingredients besides like soybeans and water and salt. And now we already had some green onion chopped up, so we're gonna add that. And we already had some cilantro chopped up, and we're gonna add that too. And it's done. But this is pretty good. Just whatever I had in the fridge and throw it in a pan, honestly. Looks good. And that's it. That's the end of the day. Thanks for watching vlog number 3, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it up. One of these days I have to double up so I can catch up, but he's a shot at the dogs. But this is what it looks like every time we're eating in front of them. But that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.